Hello, welcome to an Arc Raiders Bobcat attachment testing video. Today we'll be testing the craftable best in slot of these three plus a combination of which muzzle brake is the best. We're not going to change these because these are basically undisputed best in slot attachments for the Bobcat in their respective slots. If you want to land shots consistently with the least amount of recoil and bloom. Now, we're going to be testing these four attachments, and the methodology here we'll be looking at shots landed on this electric panel versus the shots that missed. We'll be coming up here after spraying a full mag and counting how many of the 35 missed. And bear in mind, this little guy here is pre-placed. That does not go away. So we're going to go 20 meters away from this, and we're going to spray a full mag, and then we're going to see how many shots are missed. So here we go. This is first one. We're going to put on the muzzle brake 2. Now, of course, there's going to be some variance here, depending on how well I control my spray, but it should give us a rough idea. It looks like we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots missed. So I'm going to count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 35 shots missed. So now, let's move on to muzzle brake 3. Continuing the spray test, now we're firing the muzzle brake 3. Here we go. That feels a lot more easier to control than just an extra 5%. Let's look at the results. We're missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. About the same result as muzzle brake 2. So variance seems like the variance is minimal there. It is only a 5% difference on paper. I could also be not used to the attachment, and it appears I'm maybe pulling down a lot. However, that's around what we're looking at. With the muzzle brakes, we're 8 to 9 shots missed on target. So now, next we're going to take a look at compensators. Alright, back to the spray test. Now we're going to be using the compensator 2. Here we go. A lot jumpier, of course, but less bloom. Let's see the results. Alright, we're looking at, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one doesn't count. 9, 10, 11 shots missed with the comp 2. Alright, now let's move on to the comp 3. Alright. Now, for the final attachment, so the first test of the final attachment will be compensator 3. Here we go. We're going to take care to aim center body here. Here we go. Like I said, a lot jumpier, but less bloom. Let's check it out. Oh my, this looks promising. So it looks like 1 shot missed. I don't know if that's a shot. Let's count that for now. 2, 3, 4, maximum 6 shots missed. Now, let's wait and see if this goes away. Gonna actually not wait. We're gonna cut. Alright, well, indeed, that is just a part of the electrical panel, and so only 5 shots missed on the compensator. So we're going to be looking at 8 shots missed, 9 shots missed, some variance obviously here. The comp 2 about 11 shots missed, and comp 3 about 5 shots missed. That seems to be an improvement. Now, bear in mind, of course, the compensator 3 does increase the durability burn rate, so you will be going through your resources quicker. Now we're going to do some repeat tests back to back. This time no explanation, it'll just be the name of the attachment and some spray tests back to back. Enjoy. Alright, before I do some more spray tests at the end with less explanation, I'd just like to say, if you like content like this, where we do real testing, some replicable real things to show, please go ahead and subscribe. There'll be more to come, and give the video a like. Thank you very much, and here is more spray tests for repeat testing purposes and for your enjoyment. Thank you. And here we are, repeat test of the muzzle brake 2 spray. 6, 7, 8 shots missed. Pretty consistent. That one was there before. One more time. All right, third go of muzzle brake 2. Here we go. Go. I guess my sprays are getting better, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots missed. So that is, we're counting the first test was 8 shots, second test was 8 shots, and this test is 7 shots missed with a muzzle brake 2. Seems to be in contention for the top slot, plus it doesn't reduce the durability of your gun any faster. So that is the final test for the muzzle brake 2. Now let's go to the next. Alright, here's the spray test for the muzzle brake 3. Second spray test, here we go. I have to really adjust my spray coming from the 2. So we got 1, 2, I believe 3, 4, 5, 6 missed. Pretty good. However, doesn't seem to be currently enough of an improvement to justify the 20% Dura burn. But most shots on. Try that one more time. Alright, here's the final test for muzzle brake 3. Muzzle brake 3. Here we go. So for keeping track, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots missed. Interesting. So the first test to recap with muzzle brake 3 was 9 shots missed, and the second test was 6 shots missed, and this test is 8 shots missed. It is not an attachment I use often, so it's possible I'm overcorrecting using this thing, and who knows if it's even accurate. 25%. I feel like there's something weird with this, but so far, over this doesn't seem to justify the 20% increase the burn rate. So now let's do a couple more tests of comp 3, comp 2 I mean. Alright, here is compensator 2. That is a lot more recoil. Let's check. Results look good though. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots missed. Not bad. Pretty good. Alright, here's the third and final spray test for the Bobcat compensator 2. Here we go. Jumpy, jumpy. Here we are. Let's check the number of shots missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this one is inconsistent for me. The first test was like 11, second test was 6. This test is 8. So pretty good. Green attachments, in my opinion, are pulling ahead. Now let's test the final compensator 3 with the extra Dura burn. Alright, second spray test now with compensator 3. Let's get it. Once again, jumpy but tight spray pattern. 1 shot missed. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots missed. That's very good. I think that's up there with the best of them. 5 shots missed on compensator 3 spray test. Alright, and here for the final spray test with compensator 3 on the Bobcat. Let's go. Alright, pulled down a lot this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks to me like only 5 shots missed again. Alright, now let's wrap up and go to conclusions. Alright, in conclusion here, with the electric panel spray test, I believe what we're looking at is sort of this as the ranking I would give it.
The Compensator 3 definitely seemed to have the tighter spray patterns consistently. And I mean, consistently, I was only missing 5 out of 30 bullets at a 20-meter spray at about the size of the target, which being the upper torso and the head, which is the size of this electrical box. Once again, as you can see here, about 5 shots missed on 3 spray tests. Again, this isn't like, I don't have hundreds of data points here, but should be enough to get a feel for you, and also encourage you to go test out your own in the practice range. It's quite powerful. So about 5 shots missed with this. The muzzle brake 2 was a little bit less consistent, somewhere between 6 to 8 shots missed. Still good. Now, of course, the main difference here, I am ranking this just purely in terms of performance, goes to the top. However, this does not have a durability burn, which makes this, a budget option. I think if you really don't want to burn through your Bobcat Dura, that makes the option. However, if you either think, I don't care, I have a lot of stuff, I can repair it, I'm oozing gun parts and advanced mechanical components, go ahead and use a Compensator 3. I think that's the clear performance winner. The almost as good second in place is the Muzzle Brake 2. Now, I kind of ranked them in this order because the Muzzle Brake 3 basically seems to be about the same as this. However, yeah, the Compensator 2 seems to have missed a lot more than the Compensator 3. However, I would just not recommend using either of these. Let's just like distance them down here. This gives you the extra Duraburn. It basically does the same thing as the Muzzle Brake 2, which is kind of a shame. This attachment seems to need a little bit of love. And the Compensator 2 seems to have missed the most, but it doesn't increase Duraburn. So maybe it's kind of this order. If this is what you have on, I would recommend slapping this on, and maybe just avoid Muzzle Brake 3 altogether. It really doesn't seem to be a good attachment. Anyway, that's the conclusion here for that. So this is what we're looking at as a craftable BiS with the increased durability burn rates, and this is a craftable BiS for attachments without the increased durability burn rate, with the Compensator 3 edging out the competition by just a little bit. Thanks for watching. Give it a like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. More to come. Thank you.